Hi, my name is Sharon Polsky, and I am the owner of Unleashed Women's Fitness, and I specialize in health and wellness programs and weight loss programs for women. And I have teamed up with UDAYA.com to bring you the 21-Day Challenge. The 21-Day Challenge is a weight loss program. If you follow this program and you do this workout 3 days a week and follow a healthy eating program, you will lose up to 1 belt loop size or 1 dress size in just 21 days. It's a super simple program. So let's get started. We're going to have some of my friends here riding bikes, and some of my friends here, they're going to be jump roping. Whatever equipment that you have at home is great. For the cardiovascular portions, you can jog in place, you can do plyometrics, you can go for an outside run. The purpose of doing this type of high-intensity interval training with weights is you're going to keep burning fat for the rest of your day once your workout is over. So let's get started. We're going to start with a 1-minute interval. Those on the bikes are going to ride, those on the jump ropes are going to go. Go. So like I said, feel free to use whatever equipment that you have handy in your house. You may go for a run, but make sure you have your watch handy. You want to take your spin bike and you want to make sure you are pushing your flywheel. So you have to have enough resistance on that bike that your heart rate starts to come up. I always tell my clients the most effective way to work out, wear a heart rate monitor. There's a lot of great brands of heart rate monitors out there. And if you wear that heart rate monitor, then you'll never be questioning it. So we want to try to start our workout at about 145, but you can really work that heart rate up. That's the benefit of using a spin bike or using a jump rope. Now, if you need the intensity to get better and more intense, pedal faster, add more tension, or the best part is, you can jump rope faster or slower. Your next interval, out of the saddle, go. These two are going to do burpees for this 1 minute. This is like your plyometrics. So you don't always have to have equipment in your house. Now, if you feel like it's not intense enough, especially when you get out of the saddle, because, come on, gravity makes it a little easier. Add tension to that bike. Make it a little bit harder. You want to sit back. You want to have those hands out in front of you. You want to keep that chest lifted. You want to keep those abdominals engaged, and you want to find that pace. Again, if you have a heart rate monitor, it's going to tell you. At this point right here, you are working to that 175. You're working as hard as you can. You keep adding the tension, you keep adding the pace, and you just go, and you go, and you go, and you find it. And at some point, you're gonna start to breathe heavy. That's what you want. Now, what most people do is they start to breathe heavy. I'm done, I give up. No, that's when the workout starts. That's when we start our training. The point in which it becomes difficult. If it were easy, it doesn't change your body. You have to find that place where you find your edge and then just drive through that edge. Sit down and go, grab your jump ropes, 30 seconds, 30 seconds, 30 seconds. This is where you come down. The intervals become shorter, but you maintain that intensity. You keep the intensity coming. Hands on the handlebars, hands on the handlebars. So the benefit of having hands on the handlebars, you can pull with your hands and push with your feet, creating leverage against the bike. Yes, when you sit down, you can have a little bit of a recovery. You can lower that heart rate, but we don't want to lower it too much because we're going to get right back out of the saddle and go. These guys are going to go back to their burpees. 30 seconds. So faster, shorter, faster, shorter. This is how we shock the body into responding. It's as simple as that. Create a position in your body where it is uncomfortable. And then once you become uncomfortable, sit in that discomfort. You want to always sit in the discomfort. And that minute that you find that discomfort and you are able to sit in it, guess what? That's how you know your body is changing. Sit down, grab your jump ropes, go. This is our last piece of cardio. It is our last 1 minute piece. And then they're going to grab their weights. So you're thinking in your head, I've got my cardio going. Out of the saddle, switch. It comes faster. You've got burpees. It comes faster at you. And that's the benefit. The minute your body got used to the workout, guess what you did? We changed it. It's all over. Sit down, go. Grab your jump ropes. 15 seconds, go. This is your last 30 seconds. Now, you know you only have 30 seconds to go, so why wouldn't you just push it? Give me everything you've got. And I trip over my jump rope all the time. I jump rope like a 9-year-old. That's why they're jump roping for me. Switch, go. This is their last 15 seconds. Now, when they go to head into their weights, I want their heart rates to be up. I want them to be tired. I want them to have discomfort. So right now, they're gonna grab their weights. Now, do not own 5-pound weights, please, please, please. I don't care if you are an old lady. Throw away the 5-pound weights. Grab a 10-pound weight with 2 hands. Guess what? 5-pound weights. But you won't be using 5-pound weights very long because soon you'll be able to lift 10-pound weights. So why buy the 5s? 2 hands on a 10, it's just like carrying 2 5s. So here we go. We are gonna start with simple squats. You can hold the weights on your shoulders, you can hold one weight on your chest, you can hold the weights by your sides. Sitting down like you're sitting in a toilet, we have 30 seconds. Now, don't let anybody ever tell you you can't squat. I have ladies that walk into my studio every day and they say, my doctor says I can't squat. Guess what? Do you get up and down off of a toilet? Because I gotta tell you, I get up and down off the toilet at least 3 times a day. Jason might get up and down 4 times a day. I don't know. And guess what? That's a squat. I gotta sit down on the toilet. I gotta stand right back up. My entire program is based on growing old gracefully. Do you wanna be able to get up and down off of a toilet when you are 90 years old? Then this is a squat. Thank you. Thanks, Nikki. Yes, you do. And that's why this is so important. We're gonna take those weights, we're gonna alternate forward lunges, 30 seconds. Now, do what you can. But here's, I call it marry me, marry me. Knee tracks over the heel, knee tracks under the hip. So if you aren't very good at squats, or lunges, I'm sorry, start like this, get up, that's your lunge, right? You can modify this the way you need to. They're doing alternating lunges. I might do one leg at a time, 15 seconds on one leg, 15 seconds on the other. It's perfect. That's all you need to be able to do. Switch exercises. Now, we're gonna do a simple deadlift. I want you to take your weights. You're gonna place them on the fronts of your legs. Slight bend in the knees, lead with the chest, slide to the top of the knees, come right back up. Lots of weight in my heels. 30 seconds, go. These are your functional exercises. So a lunge, picking up a piece of paper off the floor. A deadlift, picking up your dog. My dog weighs 4 pounds. Guess what? I still gotta pick her up. I'm still gonna be in this position. And when I'm 90, I'm still gonna have a dog. And I'm still gonna have to be in this position. So that's what's so important about these exercises. So that is our first round. We go back to squats. Any choice, you give me what you want. Here's a great modification for a squat. So say you're not at the point where you can get up and down off the toilet yet. That's okay. Feet wide, straight down, straight up. We call these plie squats or sumo squats. They're a little easier if you've got tight hips. They're a little safer, but again, the knees always track over the toes. But eventually, I want you to learn to do a regular squat. Now, there's a great technique to squatting that I dearly love. Change, alternating lunges. Sit down on a chair, get up from a chair. That is a squat. So at some point, that's all you gotta do. Sit down on a chair, get up from a chair. Sit down on a chair, get up from a chair. And that's such an easy way to learn how to squat. And then eventually you're doing it in the air and you're adding weights. Switch, deadlifts, 30 seconds. They're gonna grab those weights, they're gonna slide them right down the knees. So you're gonna start to see, they're starting to sweat. Their heart rates are starting to come up. They are uncomfortable at this moment. Your body does not change unless it is uncomfortable. Please, always become uncomfortable. If you do what your body wants to do, guess what? It does not change. Back to squats, 30 seconds, go. Really good. Now, Morgan has a great deep squat. She's got a lot of hip mobility. Jason has a great deep squat for being such a big guy. He's able to get that really deep squat. Hip mobility. But they do a lot of mobility exercises. You may not do any mobility, but a lot of you come from yoga because we're here on UDAYA.com. So I know a lot of you come from yoga. You may have the flexibility to get here, but what is most important, stay in your heels. Don't let those knees track over the toes. I want them back over your shoelaces. Lunges, go. Again, if alternating lunges are uncomfortable for you, straight down, straight up. It's as simple as that. You don't need to do those forward and back lunges. There's a lot of choices for you. But remember, whatever you do to one side, you must do to the other, okay? So if you do 15 seconds on one leg, you've got to keep an eye on that clock. 15 seconds on the other leg. Last one, deadlifts. Last 30 seconds. So where we are going to go after this 30 seconds is you are going to go back to your cardio. Now, it's as simple as this. You have 4 minutes of cardio. you can go for a run. Go for a run, carry us on your handhelds. You can see Jason jump rope or see Morgan do her biking. But you're gonna do the next round of 4 minutes of cardio. And then we're gonna go back to doing some upper body weights, okay? So you guys, let's jump back onto our cardio. Bicycles, you're gonna start out of the saddle right away. Jump ropes, go. You guys are going to give me 1 minute. Start. So, this is the point where things tend to fall apart. Stick with me. What you know is you've got about 8 minutes left with me, and that is it. And anybody, if they know what's expected of them, they can do it. So if they know they've only got 8 minutes to give me everything they've got, they'll do it for me. So we have 4 minutes cardio, we have 4 minutes to weight. And why is this important? During the cardio portion, we're working the heart rate up. During the weights, the heart rate's gonna come down a little bit, but we're creating strength, we're breaking down the muscle fibers, and ladies, very important, always push maximum weight. Please do not go to smaller weights. You will not get bulky. My programs are not bulking programs. So you're gonna give me as much weight as you can push. Switch. They're gonna sit down for 1 minute. These guys are gonna do burpees. Remember, if you like to do box jumps, you're welcome to do box jumps. If you like to jog in place, great. If you like to do your jumping jacks, all of that is up to you. It doesn't matter to me. What is the goal? To get your heart rate up. This program is all about heart rate up, heart rate down, heart rate up, heart rate down. So that is your choice. How you get that heart rate up, I have no preference. You have 15 more seconds, go. Give me everything you've got through this. I always want to say feel the grind, like the 1980s, but we won't go there. Excellent, out of the saddle, go, grab this jump rope. This is your 30-second interval. You're gonna give me everything you've got. So you know it's only 30 seconds, so let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. So if you know it's only 30 seconds, we're gonna pedal faster. We're gonna add more tension. We're gonna jump rope faster. You're gonna give me everything you've got. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, switch. They're gonna sit down and go. I really like people to hold the handlebars. I know you wanna sit up. That's a little too relaxed for me. I don't mind if the heart rates come down, but I really want you to pull with the hands and push with the feet and really keep that intensity going. It's not a walk in the park. I want you to really try to find that intensity. In 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, switch, go. These are your last 15 seconds, so that means it is your last minute. 15, 15, 15, and you are done with your cardio portion. I'll make sure I really watch the clock on this one. These guys are like, Sharon, stop talking and look at the clock. In 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, switch. Great job, you guys. Now, you know, you only have 2 more 15-second intervals. Do not give up on me. In 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, switch. Last 30 seconds. Go, 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 go. Give me everything you've got. This is your last piece of cardio for the day. And remember, if you give me everything you got now, you're gonna burn fat until the wee hours of the night. So the good thing is, you burn fat all day long when you train like this. In 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, switch. Last 15 seconds, go. Don't give up on me. Give me everything you've got. Grab your weights. Great job, you guys. So now we're gonna transition into upper body work. Again, feel free to grab that weight, grab the outsides. We're gonna start with basic bicep curls. I have no preference on this program what type of bicep curls you use. You can go straight up and down like this. You can alternate bicep curls one arm at a time. You can give me both arms at the same time. Bicep curls, go. You're gonna see a lot of different options on your bicep curls. I want you standing tall. I want you to try not to swing and use momentum. I like if you want to set a kickstand back to stabilize the body, you can. I like the elbows slightly in front of the body. Now this is important. A lot of people do bicep curls like this. See the range of motion? That's isolating the bicep. There's nothing wrong with that isolation, but it's not efficient for a program like this. I want you using full range of motion as much as possible. Now we're gonna go to an overhead tricep press. You're gonna grab outsides of your weights. You're gonna lift the arms above the head. The weight is gonna go straight down the back, the elbows are in. You're gonna press it straight up to the ceiling. I see this a lot where people go forward, up, and up. So we're working the backs of the arms, working the backs of the arms. So the arms have to push away. You have to close and open the elbow joint to work the backs of those arms. Good. You're gonna take those weights. They're gonna come right next to your ears. Shoulder press, straight up and straight down. The head of the weight is directly over the shoulder, or you can have one weight in front. But if your weights are out, head of the weight directly over the shoulder, all the way up. When you go up, the arms don't go out. You want to keep the weight load over the shoulder. Last exercise, rows. Slight bend of the knees, hands drop down. Pull it back, drop it down. Pull it back, drop it down. 30 seconds, go. The speed in which you lift weights is up to you. If you can give me a fast pace, but have clean movements that are kinesthetically correct, go for it. Sometimes I find that people just lift too slow. Like we're not getting anywhere and their heart rates are just plummeting. If you've got good form, go for it. You don't have to like squeeze out every rep. There is some benefit to that impact that you guys drive through it. Change, bicep curls. Your choice, 30 seconds. You can alternate if you want. You only have 2 more rounds and we are done with this program, so do not give up on me. You have about 3 minutes left. 15 more seconds of those bicep curls. Remember, you can alternate. Now here's the other thing. You can take as many breaks as you want. Take a break and then come back to your bicep curl. That choice is yours. You have so many great choices, especially when you work out with these videos. So you can follow any of the people that I have in the room with us today. Good. Overhead tricep press. You already know the exercises. I just want you to go from exercise to exercise. The elbows stay in. Push it up. Now, as you get fatigued, the elbows start to come out. We open up the chest. We splay the ribs out. Everything's got to contract. Everything has to come underneath you. Quite important. Keep pressing it up towards that ceiling. You have 15 more seconds here. Give me everything you've got. I always like a slight bend in the knees. We tend to, when we do things overhead, lock out those knees and start to arch the back. Slight bend in those knees, stay grounded. Shoulder press. Head of the weight is directly over those ears, straight up, straight down. Again, you can use one weight. And if you're using one weight, I really like the one weight approach because you can get under it, pushing it up and pushing it down. It's still a shoulder exercise. There's nothing wrong with it. I know a lot of husband and wives, they don't even have 10-pound weights in their gym. Their lowest weight they have is a 20. Great. Grab one weight. You can go one weight straight up and down. 9 more seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, rows. Pull. Bend those knees, belly button, backbone, nice flat back, hands drop down, pull. 30 seconds. Here's the best thing. After this 30 seconds, you only have that one more round. So that means you have 1.5 minutes left for me, and we are done. So just dig in. Remember, that minute you feel discomfort is the minute the work starts. Here we go, bicep curls, here we go. Straight up, straight down, or you can alternate. That choice is yours. Take as many breaks along the way as you need, but I will tell you, when you come to my studio, these girls laugh at me because when you come to my studio, I don't let you take breaks. Some people like walk to go to water. I'm like, it's only 2 more minutes. You really think you needed to get water right at that point? Just give me 2 more minutes and then you can go get your water. And you can have as much as your water as you want after that. And I know the sunscreen's getting in your eyes because when we get up every morning, we put our sunscreen on and the sweat starts to get in our eyes. Just stick with me. Tricep press is 30 seconds overhead. Straight up, straight down. Again, slight bend in those knees. If you need to kickstand to remind yourself not to lock up and out, please feel free to grab that kickstand. You have 15 more seconds. Do not give up on me. This is the point where we really learn what we are made of. This is the point in which we know at the end of the workout We succeeded and we created something big for ourselves that day. Please just stick with it. Shoulder press, hands by those ears, straight up and straight down. This is your last minute. Do not give up on me. I will make sure you get through it. These guys are getting through it, you guys can get through it. Remember, you can use any angle of shoulder presses that you want. I want those angles that you are comfortable with. In 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, drop. Give me your rows, pull. Last 30 seconds. Give me everything you've got. You can do one arm at a time. So now you guys, when you start getting tired, try not to give me the bounce. Really stabilize, squeeze and pull, squeeze and pull, squeeze and pull. Do not give up on me. Belly button into the backbone. This is your last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Drop your weights, hands in the air. You are done. Woo! Now wait. At the end of every fitness program, make sure you stretch. You're gonna stretch every body part. We have tons of stretching videos on UDAYA.com, so please make sure you stretch every body part. Arms, legs, a good 10-minute stretch on your own. Thank you for joining us for our 21-day challenge here on UDAYA.com with Unleashed.